Well, hello there. I am just checking in. Shalom. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Just thinking about a few things. And sometimes I do my State of the Union address, and I wanted to do a little bit more of that and then let you guys know some things that are coming up. Because one of the things I want to do and that I'm excited about is just I have so many notes and so much information on leadership, on financing, on funding, on grants, on different ministries, and I'm looking to have notes here to my right, different leadership ideas. So I wanted to speak on that. I want to speak on Agenda 21. I want to speak on our response to this coronavirus incident and our state of mind, which is also I want to talk about our minds, thoughts, and thinking. These are different things that I'm looking to expand on, doing series, doing teachings and trainings, videos, pamphlets, little notes and affirmations and motivation just to get us going in the right direction, heading towards the path that the Most High has for us. For I know the plans that I think towards you, saith the Most High, thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you expected end, a future, and a hope. And then talk about how I changed some of the language of my my scriptural basis, and how I changed that to be more direct on what I am saying, and for us to all be more responsible for what we believe, who we believe, whose we believe, and how we believe it, and then transferring that information to others. When I say not innocently, but safely and without our fist up at them or attacking, just being nice. I have an incident where a lady from a certain religion came in one day, and she was planning on beating me down about her religion because I heard that a certain thing happened with the religion, and I was like, "Did you guys hear this?" I heard. I'm trying to think. It was Jehovah's Witness. It was in the 80s, and someone said that something about, I can't even remember all of it. It had to do with marriage and a watch or something. And I was actually asking the question. Someone said this. Is that true? The next day, the girl comes in dressed to the nines and wanted to go in on me about that not being the correct thing, and that she can go all day if she wanted to. And I'm like, what? I just asked the question. Why are you offending, or is it offending, or why are you offended, and why are you defending your religion and your God? If he is what he is, then you don't have to fight about nothing. It'll all lay out in its plan that he already has set. Hello. So that was like a weird thing in the 80s, and that was one of my earlier years in New York City, coming out of California, Palm Springs, California, and having taught at the Baptist, one of the Baptist churches there, teaching ages 7 through 18 at different times. Mostly I had the older children, as coming to the end of my tenure there before leaving. And so I had teaching background, and I had an interest in scripture, and I had a sense of research, which heightened more as I did my own search, 10 years in New York City, looking for a new church home or place to worship, and didn't really find any until the last year when we were actually moving out and moving to North Carolina. I found a teaching church, is what I call it. That they were just starting teaching churches. That was like in the 90s. I mean, like, it was a big deal. Not that it was just starting, but it was a big deal in the 90s going forward. And so found this church, and then after going there 3-4 times, then we moved. We relocated North Carolina, which was really a blessing to me at the time. I didn't know, but then I came across. We went to a few churches and bowed out on the way out, and how the old folk do put their finger up and walk out, and the old ushers or urshers put their finger up and walk out. Walked out many a church until I found Bethel Family Worship Center with Bishop George Bloomer, and from there I began to grow in my understanding of Scripture, how to research Scripture, how to understand where the Scripture is talking to, how the Scriptures led, the different stories that I've heard. So it kind of expanded more, and I met different people there. Pastor Yellick, who helped me with some resources and references to be on my way, and put all that into perspective. I also had brothers who were pastors and a sister who had been in ministry and Scripture for forever, and she had, and still does, have a great understanding of Scripture. And all of this helped to give me a foundation and a balance, so that I can be a little more level-headed, not so spooky, or, because sometimes as Christians, sometimes as religious people, we sometimes put on an air about us, or the word is kind of like not standoffish, but we're better than, or you don't know this, let me show you, which is our Eastern way of thinking. Okay, I'm sorry, which is our Western way of thinking, not our Eastern way of thinking, our Western way of thinking. Right? Where are we? We're in the West or we're in the East? Oh, I just went blank right there. That's what happens when you have sugar. It messes with your mind. So that was with our Eastern way of thinking, which is correct. So with our Eastern way of thinking, there's a bit of an arrogance that comes with that. Eastern meaning like the United States, and as opposed to Western being like Africa or Europe, that type of thing. So, and I'm saying both of those just in case I was wrong, or switch those. Okay, dyslexia comes in every now and again too. But yeah, so these are some of the things I wanted to talk about, and wanted to just give you guys a heads up that these things are coming, that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do like a live thing on Facebook, just have you guys just be on and answer your comments and things that you're interested in. Just let me know, and I'll put some more information, just put a post around it, and messenger me so we can get that going and get that up, and get some series, get some information going, and see how we can grow together. Okay. Well, I am coming to the end of my thoughts right now. We can get together at another time. I got a lot of things to pull together, but I just wanted to let you guys know, just FYI, this is something that I'm going to do. So look out for some live streams coming, so that you guys can get on and let me know what you're interested in, what you want me to talk about or get more information about, and then we can talk on that at a later time. Okay, thank you for your time, and remember, you create your own habitation.